Yo, this is King Gurner coming to you guys live and direct. How many times we gotta hear about a young little girl getting shot? How many times we gotta hear about a grown man or grown woman getting shot? How many times we gotta hear about a child getting shot? How many times we gotta hear about the individuals that aren't a part of the streets getting shot? No, ask yourself that. Are the people that you're seeing on No Gun Zone, the people that you're seeing on this 911 Philly page and the police page and all these pages, what's really going on? I mean, from what I see is just promotion of violence. I'm just calling a ball, strike a strike. I think the world would be better without it. The reason is because we have a Citizens app. It'd be honorable if these platforms would take this type of violence off of the platforms and let the civilians honor and see this stuff. Because at this point, it's teaching the children to become internet beefers in a way where they want to be on a no gun zone. I bet you it was a youngin' right now somewhere in the back of his mind saying, I want to make the top joint a no gun zone. I'm going to drop something, man. I'm going to do this. Or I want to be on 911 Philly. Or I want to be mentioned in this rapper's rap. Or I want to be talked about how I roll up something. All of it has no benefit because at the end of the day, youngin', let me give you some understanding. You're carrying it like this without lawyer money. No bail money, no commissary money. And more than anything, you're going to leave your folks out here to rot, man. Your folks, they ain't going to have that little couple that you able to drop off here and there. Now, because now you're on the run trying to figure it out, because a lot of y'all might not get caught. You might be on the run for a long time. And being on the run a long time, eat them coins up. It'll destroy that money, man. And guess what? You'll be trying to figure it out. You're sneaking back around. You're trying to figure out this earn and that earn. And you don't know, you can't even trust nobody. Because if you done something to somebody, there's somebody that's trying to do something to you, so you can't even connect with your main man or little chick or whoever because you don't know where the whispers are going to come from. Now you just jammed up, and believe me, on a run with no coins is a hell of a situation. You find out who there for you and who isn't there for you. And you can't sit around and say, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to call on mom. You can't call on little sis. You can't call on auntie and them because at the end of the day, guess what? They needed you when you were out here. You was the one helping with the bills. See, I just answered a guy on Instagram just now. He said to me, he said, King Gurner, we don't promote no type of murder amongst one another and none of that. And I agree, we don't. But I do want to say this. The post I put up, I said, the youngins, they don't have a goal. I got it from Malik Mall's track. I said, they don't have the heart to walk them down. They don't got the heart to get up on a target. Their target, the individual what they going through something with. They want to do it from a long distance. They want to do it from across the street. Mostly with the person back turned. All these things are cowardly. And I say that all we got in Philadelphia and just like all across the world is a bunch of scary dudes that just want to hurry up and wipe something out the way so it don't get back to them. And that's not how we carry it. Another post where I said something, somebody said, man, you think I'm gonna give my op a chance to live if I just because he with his kids? Yes. What do you mean? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if these children are young children, older children, it doesn't matter. But don't they have an opportunity? Shouldn't you give them their opportunity and let them live their life? And it's really not you giving them their opportunity. You want to take what a law has decreed for them and say, oh, this is what he has decreed because you want to do it at your hands? Nah, what ends up happening is something happens to you 100 times worse than what happened to whoever it is that you've done something to. And it don't happen to you in the way of death. Your whole world just fall apart. You wake up, you're in a jail cell, you're on a bunch of medications. Because that's what a lot of dudes do. They get that hound dog and that cogentin, put it in their body, and guess what? In order not to deal with time, they put it in their system and they deal with it the whole bit. Some of you dudes won't come home. You catch a homicide. Tomorrow morning, you're signing a paper, a deal saying that you done it just so you won't get the death penalty. You mean to tell me you're scared to die by a death penalty when at the end of the day, you had the gall to murder? That doesn't make any sense to me. You know, I'm under the rules and laws of honor. And them rules and laws is you carry it with respect and honor. If it's a situation and you're a man, you stand on that situation on man time. If you're not, you stand on it in woman time. We're not going to sit up here and continue to try to figure out why y'all shooting these children, because we know that y'all don't mean to shoot the kids. Well, we at least know about 95% of y'all. Y'all goal, it can't be to shoot these women and the kids. You got different goals, you got different targets, but you don't have the heart, like Maul said in the track, to walk up. A lot of the youngest don't have the heart that they was born with. If you ain't walking down the target, then you ain't doing ish. And I'm not promoting violence. I'm saying let our babies live, and if y'all want to do that to each other, pick a lot. Be cowboys. Go back to back. Both of y'all stand back to back. Take 5 steps, turn around, start letting it rip on one another. I mean, what else can I tell you much? It's getting ridiculous to hear about the kids. And I know that y'all intentions, a lot of y'all not. And a lot of parents say, I don't believe that their intentions. But when it's your son caught up in a jam and your son trying to get out of that nonsense, somebody shooting him or her or your daughter, and they make a mistake and they do something that they didn't want to, then you will see different. These are truly involuntary manslaughter cases. But guess what? They're charging them with first-degree murder cases because what? The children, you can't find no other way to punish these guys. If they gave everybody manslaughter, then nobody would get held accountable as they say, what they say their punishment is. So what do? Stop killing. Stop doing the things. But Mr. Kids, if you much want to get each other out the way, go ahead, you much. But guess what? Do not, I repeat, do not bring our children in this. I'm King Gunner from the Honor Your Life campaign. Listen, I was always taught in a community where I once destroyed and that I'm now rebuilding to always respect and love your neighbors, help one another, don't turn nobody over to the police. The elders taught me that in my neighborhood. Go to that person parent if you can and allow that person parent to know, listen, he's doing this or that, and if they can't fix him, then anything else you gotta, it's none of your business. Or you keep making it your business because you love that kid that much that you don't matter. You're gonna try to make him, protect him, and make him go in the right direction. That's just it. Make sure y'all tune all the way in. King on Live and Direct.